Let's be honest, when your team member comes to you and lets you know a big mistake has been made in your company, it might be next to impossible for you to stay calm. Maybe they forgot to bill a client. Maybe they launched a new product and the buy buttons aren't working. Or maybe they emailed the wrong email to your entire list. But as soon as you hear that a mistake's been made, your heart races, your jaw clenches, and you want the issue fixed now. I get it. I have been there, and I've learned that how you respond in these moments really separates good leaders from great leaders. I'm going to share with you my own 3-step process that not only strengthened my relationship with my team and built psychological safety, it actually made our business stronger. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Mistakes can be devastating. They cost money, have the potential to damage your relationship, and even impact your client relationships. But here's what most business owners miss. Your reaction to the mistake can cost your business even more than the original mistake itself. So here's my own 3-step framework for turning these painful moments into progress. The first one is stay non-emotional. Look, you might feel anger, you might feel frustration, your jaw might clench, your heart rate might go up, but in this moment, you must stay calm. Take a deep breath, count to 3 if you need to. Remember, your response in this moment will either build trust or break trust. The mistake wasn't personal or intentional, so don't let your emotions hijack an opportunity for growth. Second step, say, can you help me understand how this happened? Notice I didn't respond with, can you help me understand how this happened? How you respond is number 1 key. This isn't about excuses or blame. This is about uncovering system failures. Often you'll discover that what seemed like a simple mistake actually reveals a bigger gap in your workflows. And step 3, create prevention. All you need to do is ask, what are your suggestions for making sure this mistake doesn't happen again? And this is where the magic happens. You're not just fixing a mistake, you're strengthening your business. So let's look at 2 real-world examples of how this can show up in a small business. Your assistant comes to you and lets you know that one of your customers hasn't been billed for 3 months, totaling a loss in revenue of $9,000, and nobody caught the mistake. You take a deep breath and say, okay, help me understand how this happened. Your assistant says, I thought the automatic billing payment was set up, but I actually never connected their recurring billing to their contact. Your response? Okay, what needs to happen to make sure this does not happen again? And your assistant responds with, we need a monthly billing audit checklist. And I should verify each new client's billing is set up properly. Your response? Perfect. Let's implement that system today. And in the meantime, please reach out to the client and ask how they'd like to take care of their bill. Here's another example. Your team member comes to you and says, hey, the launch is live, but we've gotten a couple of emails from potential clients saying, our buy buttons aren't working. We might be losing sales right now. Your response, can you help me understand what happened with the setup? And your team responds with, we tested the buttons yesterday, but the payment integration reset when we pushed the final page update. Your response, okay, great. Do you have any suggestions for how we can prevent this from happening in the future? And they suggest we should add test payment buttons as the final step in our launch process. Your response, sounds like a good solution to me. Let's add that to our process. And in the meantime, let's get those buy buttons fixed. Since implementing this system in my own business, I've noticed team members flag mistakes instantaneously rather than trying to hide them or tiptoe around them. It allowed us to build stronger systems and create checklists. Our processes improve with every challenge, and our team confidence overall has increased because they know that mistakes don't trigger drama. Remember, in the fast-paced world of your business, mistakes are gonna happen, but it's your response that determines whether those mistakes become stepping stones or stumbling blocks. Stay non-emotional, understand what happened, and create strategies to prevent those mistakes from happening in the future. That's it. Move forward.